back again. Today we're going to construct some healing herbs. No, not that type of healing herbs. Some actual martial arts ointment slash kind of inflammatory, anti-inflammatory herbs that you rub on your skin like after sparring or training, or any type of bruises that you may get. It helps just, kind of ease it a little bit and helps the healing process happen a little faster. I have some Dit Da Jow here. That's what I'm going to construct. Now this bottle right here I got off Amazon was like $40. I'm already almost empty with this, so I'm kind of taking it slow in terms of using it because it's so pricey. But apparently I have to research online. I looked up that you can possibly make your own by buying through the Whole Family Eastern Holistics brand. They have some herbs that they have in the thing. All you have to do is basically mix it with alcohol and let it ferment for about 6 to 8 months, even a year, if you're really patient with it. So I have my mix here, and you mix it with a gallon, jar, glass, and you keep it in a nice dark space. So I'm gonna have the mix here. I have my gallon glass jar with the makeshift funnel. Don't ask. I have, apparently it says on the mix here you have to use vodka, rice wine, gin, whatever, anything like that. And I have some Everclear. That's gonna be like the strong stuff. This is 95% alcohol, and it's 190 proof. So it's gonna be really strong. I also have some vodka to really, I think this is about enough to go in there. We'll see. If not, I can always add more. We'll get more. No big deal. So make sure you have some gloves and stuff like that because it gets really strong. Have some goggles for eye protection. Silly, but like I said, you gotta have stuff. But before we go ahead and construct that, I'm gonna show you what the items I use to help my training with my conditioning. So first, I got this little iron brush here, and basically you just use it, to just kind of just whip the skin a little bit. And I do this thing about maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 times a week. I just give, whack myself a couple of 100 times, whack myself. That sounded bad. Yes. Let me adjust the camera here. But yeah, I go ahead and hit myself a few times, just to get a nice little massage in and get the muscles going. And I don't really go hard on it. I just kind of just whack like that. And basically spots what I use for blocking or parrying or whatever, just because when you block somebody, especially you sparring, whatever, you hit arm to arm, that joint hurts. So you don't want that to happen. So this basically is to help conditioning and get used to that contact. And I also have a iron hammer. I got this off Amazon as well. This was a little hard for my training, but it's basically wood. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. It's a wooded paddle. You just hear and hit yourself with it. Now, it didn't go too hard because this is really hard wood, and you can break a bone easily with this if you're not careful. So I would advise probably just really starting off with like the iron brush first, not doing this, because this is really hard, and especially if you train with your shin bones or your knees or whatever, it's really tough. So you really gotta take your time with it. So maybe once a month, that's what I do with it. It's not that great. And I use the jowl after sparring, whatever. I rub a good amount on there to get it nice and hot, and that usually helps as well. But also have an iron palm, kind of a stone I just picked up from the ground, and I just sit on the floor, just sit here and just keep my hands tough. Now a lot of people know they give me dap, give me high five. My fingers like really hard, like it hurts because I'll give good daps. But yeah, I use this, every once in a while. You can do it back in hands, wrists. Same thing with this. Like, you don't want to go too hard with this. It's a rock. It's a stone. You've got bones, and over time, and I mean, talking like 10 to 20 years, you can be able to do that. But if you properly train, properly let yourself heal. Now, you can go online and look that up. Like, I'm not no person or no therapist or anything to tell you what to do. So don't go ahead and disclaim anything I've done. I do this for my own personal training, and I've been very careful so far. No injuries, great willing. Like, it's good. And, like I said, I got my brush here. I also have constructed for you as well. Let me just get up. I'm gonna go this way, and I'll show you guys what's going on. But I got also got a Makiwara I constructed. This is it right here. It's a nice little leather pad. I just built it together. I have a like cutting board kind of drilled in, and here's the post. I did my own little kanji design with my style karate. So this is my own personal one that I'm using. The board I used like a regular. Yeah, the board I used here is it's like birch or something. It's pretty hard, pretty sturdy. You can really get a good whack out of it. I use like a little yoga mat just because the wood, you might splinter your feet, and if you're not really trained for that, hey Shira, it's wouldn't feel good. But this is basically the board here, and this base I stand on, so it supports your weight a little bit, and punch with your 2 knuckles here, and just switch hands over time. That's pretty sturdy. So what I did, I built some little wedges here. I use these to wedge in the bottom because, like I said, I use a post anchor to secure it, like down here. And that you can get at like Home Depot, whatever. And I bolted it to the base of this board that you stand on. And I just put some plywood. It's very cheap, very inexpensive to make this. So you can find anything around. Like I had this. I found some like leather. I think leather case or whatever. I just took the leather off and wrapped it around, and I put like a cloth or something in there just to make the impact just a little softer. It does, over time, if you keep using that, you will develop the right conditioning. I'd say it'd take about a week to build something like that. It really shouldn't take that long. It's very easy. If you have the right tools to bolt it into the base with the post anchor, it's very, very simple. Alright, so I got my gloves here. Got my Dit Da Jow mix. I got this thing sealed, so we're going to go ahead and pop it open. Alright, so before we get in, let me put my gloves on because I heard this stuff is like really, really toxic. So use at your own risk. This is me doing it. I'm not saying you do it. It's me doing it. Showing you just how. My first time opening it. I don't even know what's going on. We got the mix in here. So let's go ahead and get it done. I'm going to go ahead and put my mask on. And no, I'm not affiliated with any gangs or anything like that. So don't be try to hate. I'm just use this to wrap my hair, and this is honestly to keep that fumes there. This stuff's really strong. I need a chance to look like Sub-Zero. Pretty cool. So I got the stuff here, I got my fireworks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my gallon bottle. It will stand because I like to get like a good leverage. First, so I'm just gonna funnel that in there. Probably got clogged. There you go. All right. Put some more. So this mix makes about a gallon. So the Dit Da Jow. And like, yeah, I just feel like the fumes. Get some real herbs. Some real herbs right here, yo. like to do it the caveman approach. Just try to beat it in there until until it's in there. Alright, so I got some more. This mix I did get off Amazon. I've had it for about a year. Yeah, this is a real legit stuff. There's about the last of it. Alright. I got some excess on the table here. Just gonna wipe it off into my glove. Put it back in there. Alright. Make sure it's thoroughly in there. Alright, cool. This stuff it says that this packet will create a, I'll just put that there, you can pause it and read it. But they're sort of Eastern ballistics, so you can look them up. They have this mix here, I'm not sure, I don't think I paid that much, I think I paid like $30 or $40 for it. But I have a gallon instead of this like little tincture thing. So let's go ahead and get that going. So I got my funnel here. I'm putting it inside my makeshift funnel. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Everclear, because it's ever so clear. And adjust my camera a little bit here so you can see what's going on. Opening it up. Oh, no. I don't condone that. Let's go ahead and let's go pour a little bit. I already feel like I need more. So I'm going to pour some of that. And I'm going to get the vodka. Vodka, good for bones, comrade. I'll just go ahead and pour that up in there too. Already I feel like I need more. Should have got probably 2 more of these. We'll see, cause yeah, look at that. Looks like he's making meth. No. Some type of experiment. This is so much fun. I've been waiting all week to do this. Finally here. I do look like I do need a little bit more vodka. So I'm probably gonna go pick up some real quick. Because I'm almost done with this and the gallon's not even filled. Now that water looks so gross right now. I need a vodka Everclear. Yeah, it looks like I need another bottle. I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some because I'm already done with this, and I still have that. But that looks like some nasty iced tea. That's what it looks like so far. And I'll throw the rest of this Everclear in there. Oops. Stout. We got some more vodka. So add to the mix. Let's get the gear together. I don't want to waste your time. So I think we have enough. Still don't think I have enough because I already went through. Damn it. So I might have to go again. This time I'll go to that store. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so we're back from the store again, and that should cover it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that poured so we go ahead and end this. I am not condoning that anybody do this at home. You know, if you are do it yourself or you want to try it, I mean, it's worth trying, but don't take anything from me. Like, this is how I'm doing it. This is my way of making this. I got my other vodka here, same brand as the first one. It's been sitting in there for like an hour now, like this. So it's been mixing pretty good. What I'm gonna do when I get it in there, I'm gonna shake it up a little bit so I can get some of those herbs, you know, mixing. And in a few short months, I'll be able to make some of this. It'll be, hopefully, creative will, and like hopefully that will transpire. Yeah, this is gonna soak up for months, yo. It's gonna be cool. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna pour the rest of it in here. We'll fill it up. Finally have enough vodka this time. Fill up this whole gallon. Oh yeah, look at that. Good. And I'll just save that for our party. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. I'm gonna get some bags actually so I can dispose of this stuff properly. So I'll be right back. So we can go ahead and take this funnel off. Funnel right here. It's got the vodka in there. So I'm gonna take that. Toss it in here. It's no good to me anymore. The lid airtight, and pretty much kind of just move it around, shake it up. Look at that. See all the herbs in there settling and doing this thing. Now, it's going to take about 8 months to about a year. So we'll check it out after a year time, for the will, and see how that goes. But yeah, that's your Dit Da Jow. If you guys like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. I got more do-it-yourself projects coming. Got the Akuma beads. I don't know if you've seen a lot of my other videos of the prayer beads, but they're like really big beads. So I got videos of making that coming out. Look out for that. We'll have some like iron training with the current Dit Da Jow that I have. I'll apply some of that. I'll do a video applying that on as well. But yeah, man, here's a Dit Da Jow. I was waiting to make this. I finally made it. So I'm looking forward to the time where I can actually extract it and see how it's doing. But it's like the more you have it fermented, the stronger it gets. So I'm hoping, you know, this will be my personal thing. I put a lot of, I mean, this is all alcohol down here. And number one thing, do not drink it. Do not drink it. It's bad. It's really bad for you. It's good for the skin and the bones and the muscles and stuff outside external, like do not internalize, don't put it on cuts or anything like that, because it's really strong stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna put the date on it, and then this time next year I'll open it up. This is the end of March, so March next year I'll look into it, but I'll check it out probably after 6-8 months, see how it goes. Probably around Christmas time we'll see how it rolls. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep mixing, keep it, but make sure you also store it in a dark space. You don't want no light to get in there to kind of disrupt the process. Right now I have it out in the light because that's what's going on. But yeah. Hope you guys liked the video. Hit that like and subscribe. I got more of this coming out. Stay tuned. I got an unboxing coming up today, so you'll see that as well. I'm gonna do some Makiwara training. I got the karate videos coming. I started on it, so it's gonna take a while for it to happen. But I hope you guys like what you see here. I'm really having fun doing this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, dog.